Here we are starting again the 19th recording of Watching Ice Melt, Two Harbors. Ice from Burlington Point collected by Kelsey Klug. If Kelsey were here, the temperature just radiating off of her red head would probably melt this ice right off. Or maybe her laugh, the vibrations would make it break, shatter, and fall into the lower bowl. But with the wisdom and calmness of age and seniority, we just wait patiently, watching the Lake Superior ice melt collected from Burlington Point in Two Harbors, Minnesota, somewhat modestly up along the north shore of Lake Superior. Tick, tick. We're only a minute and 14 seconds into take 19 of watching the ice melt. 18 times before we've stopped this recording, lacking in patience, or not wanting the viewers to have to watch for days, a phenomenon that will be over suddenly in an instant. Drip, drip. It's going to go. It's going to go soon. Oh, it's going to go really soon now. Look how thin that little reservoir of ice is above the lip of the bowl. You can just see it there. It can't be long now. Oh, look at this. A true scientist at work. Increasing the stress level.
I forgot to spit it out. Fast enough.
We're lowering the level in the lake, increasing the stress on the ice nose.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should call this Kelsey's nose.
Yeah.
It's going to go really soon now. Look at that. This is what senior citizens do
Oh.
in Two Harbors. One senior citizen holds the camera, and the other one siphons water out of a bowl of melting ice, spits it into a glass. That's what we're good for, you know? That's what we're good for.
Yep.
4 minutes into take 19. Okay, we'll get back, and we don't want to miss the calamity here.
No, we sure don't.
Don't want to miss the calamity. It's dripping. Oh, look at that. There's a space now. The ice is spaced away from the bowl. See that gap there? Look at that. Wow. What a great movie. This is really exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
It's angling away. It's angling away from the bowl. The gap is opening up. Look Look at the
And
gap
those
on the
youngsters are
bottom.
going to miss it.
Gap on the bottom there.
Yep, I
So-
see it.
Ah, that was exciting. There was a drip of water that fell right off the end of that ice nose. Kelsey's ice nose is dripping. Here's another drip forming. We could take bets on how long it'll take for the drip to form. Up, there it fell. Maybe in prehistoric times, this is also what people did to pass their time during the winter. They would bring pieces of ice into the igloo. But the ice didn't melt in those igloos. So another drip just fell off. 6 minutes and 11 seconds into take 19 of the Lake Superior Burlington Point ice debacle. In a desperate attempt to slow the melt rate, Joanne Church has siphoned the water out of the bowl. There's a drip getting ready. That's so beautiful. Look at that. Any minute now. Be sure not to
Yeah, you
disturb
can
it.
see it. It's really nice to be able to see what you're seeing.
Maybe we could try throat singing.
Yeah. The other thing, I'm wondering if this is bracing it more, see, so it's not held up at that angle.
Ah,
You know, it's getting...
in case you wonder what's going on there.
This, of course, is probably is slightly warmer now.
Yes, slightly warmer. We're speaking quietly because we don't want to disturb the ice.
That's the last I'm going to do.
That was Joanne Church, ladies and gentlemen. There we are. Any minute now. Any second this is going to fall. Those of you who bet on 6 minutes, you've lost. We're at 9 minutes and 3 seconds into take 19. I'm betting it's going to be 10 minutes and 14 seconds. We're currently at, you want to make a prediction? I'm betting 10 minutes and 14 seconds. We're at 9:21 now.
I'll make it 12.
12. 12 minutes exactly?
12. Yeah.
12 minutes. You're probably right.
Drip.
This has been proceeding at a slow pace, hasn't it?
Yeah, I saw it drip, once more. Now, there's another drip.
Well, I'm going to lose because we're coming up on 10 minutes.
Another drip coming down. No drop.
There's my 10 minutes and 14 seconds past. Come on, ice. I was betting on you.
Another drop.
Those of you who watch this video in the future, when there's no longer any ice anywhere, will remember that people used to be able to bring great chunks of it up from Lake Superior, bring it indoors where the ice was so cold it melted at a slow rate. People played with the ice for days. They would eat it, put it in drinks to cool themselves. They would walk and jump up and down on it. Sometimes they would jump through it. Ice, a crystalline form of water. It forms at below freezing temperatures.
Well, see, there's quite a bit above the rim yet.
Look at that. It's little supporting ridges. Sooner or later, there's going to be a stress fracture now. That little piece is just going to say, you're too thin to hold me anymore. I'm going for a swim in the lower bowl. Boy, I'm going to be so mad if you're right. We're already at 11:33.
You have to guess again, huh?
You want to change your bet? You want to change your
14.
guess? Oh, you're going to 14 now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say 12 minutes and 38 seconds. I think stress and weight is going to overcome melt rate. Come on.
Cheater.
Those of you sitting at home with no water because your pipes are frozen, this is how slowly those pipes are going to thaw out.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind and go somewhere else to get something to drink or to flush a toilet.
It's sure several seconds between drops.
Yeah. I think you turned the heat down in the house, so it's the ice
No,
melt is slowing.
Actually, I turned it up.
Did you?
I turned it up before the sun was bright. Well, then when the sun got bright, I turned it way down again.
It's surprising how thin that little bit of ice is holding that big chunk
Yeah.
up there. Look at this, how thin that is, ladies and gentlemen.
It looks thinner through there than it does through here.
Angle.
I think it has a good fourth of an inch yet. Well,
You think so?
Eighth of an inch. Isn't there? Not a 16th, it's an 8th yet.
I think a 16th wouldn't hold it.
No, well, that's not the same. No, it's getting.
13 minutes and 48 seconds.
Your guess was.
Oh, my guesses have been wrong over and over again. This is take 19. I started
Wishing.
guessing it was going to break back at take 3.
Don't you want to go up to 20? You don't want to do that far, do you?
I don't think it's going to go that long.
Where?
My new prediction is 16 minutes. This is at 14:20.
I'll make it 17.
See, we're starting to guess longer and longer because we've been wrong so many times.
But you did 16 and I did 17.
Okay. We'll see who's closer when it finally goes.
This is the 16th of the month. Tomorrow's the 17th, and we always celebrated our anniversary.
I do think
The
this will fall
17th.
off of here before tomorrow.
Just wishing it not to have to stay up all night holding on to your
Yes,
camera.
in the old days, you would have run out of movie film
I'll see.
before it fell and broke off. Or broke off and fell. Remarkably
The
strong,
drips are
that
very
material.
slow.
It's interesting that it almost seems to have crept out.
Yeah.
Crept out. That gap gets wider and wider. Very interesting. Look at that. Slim.
What's our time now?
15:45. Bye, 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 ice nose, bye, bye.
It's quite a ridge on there yet, I think.
It's pretty interesting. It's as if it's making a wider and wider little bridge there.
Uh-huh.
We've got to be very near the break point now. This is 16 minutes and 30 seconds. We've got to be very near.
Well, I said 17. If it doesn't do that, then I'm going to jump again.
We just have to keep Jennifer from coming in here and pushing on it. This is a much warmer experiment than standing outside watching and waiting for the snow to fall off the roof. Okay, here's a last close-up view. Look at that beautiful configuration. And here's an aerial view. It's an asthmatic cough.
Catching some of the drips too, aren't you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So the past 17.
17 minutes and 40 seconds into take 19 of the Lake Superior, Burlington Point, Two Harbors, Minnesota ice nose drip.
So I'll watch till 20.
Okay. Surely it'll fall off before 20.
Okay, what's your guess?
I'm going to have to edit this down. No one's going to be willing to watch to the end.
I know.
But I'm afraid to stop and restart because I know with my luck after watching for
Yeah.
half an hour during Dee Dee! 18 minutes and about 18 seconds. And there you have it. Watching ice melt, Two Harbors, Minnesota.
Yeah.
What's the date? The 16th?
My close was
March
17.
6th. Today's
16th, yeah.
Today's March
Yeah.
16th in
Yeah.
the year 2014 when there still was ice forming
Yeah.
on Lake Superior.
Oh, my.
This is the Kelsey Klug ice nose. Finally fell off. There's the remains. The last of Lake Superior ice. Brought indoors. There you have it.
Thank you for your
As-
patience.
As Jean Shalit said, no lemon, no cream, just pie.